radio station. My name is Esther Wachuku. Join me to congratulate all of us that got to experience today. We didn't get hurt. None of our family members fell ill. Whatever incident that was unfortunate got fortunate eventually. Some of us have jobs. Some of us who lost our jobs have found our feet. Some of us were saved. God spared our lives. There's a lot to be thankful for. There's a lot to jubilate for. There's a lot to actually embrace God and his message for. So, Merry Christmas to you. And I intend to spend the new year with you as well. Hopefully not in the studio. Crossover night. We used to go to church. Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas. Voice of the People 90.3 FM family, to the entire country and to the entire world in general who are Christians and celebrating the birth of Jesus Christ. Although there's a lot to talk about the birth of Jesus Christ. Some theologians will say the actual birth is June, but hey, we celebrate the birth of Jesus Christ on the 25th of December every year. So congratulations to all of us who have actually come this far. I wouldn't lie to you, 2025 is a very challenging year. I want to say congratulations to my colleagues. To be honest with you, I'm going to start off with Chioma Innocent, very amazing young lady, very beautiful, very dogged, very hardworking, very loyal. I love her spirit. I want to say Merry Christmas to you, Chioma Innocent. Adibo, hey, First Lady General, amazing young lady, powerful young lady. I want to say Merry Christmas to you. Tochukwu to Handsome, our inner house comedian. Merry Christmas to you. God bless you. God will continue to give you the wisdom and the knowledge in your pursuit to good life, to success. Tochukwu is a very hardworking young man. You know what? Those people that you say that come from Anambra State are very dogged. They are very focused. Tochukwu is one of such persons. MC Chooks. Trust me, that's my meal party in this place. Like that guy. With a yarn, we're very good, we're very close. He has wisdom, guy get wisdom. Very funny too. MC Chicks, Merry Christmas to you. Merry Christmas to Walkie Talkie. Those duo, they're very particular. Merry Christmas to them. To our streaming team, these guys are amazing, especially those of you who watch us on YouTube. You guys don't know what we go through at the back end. You don't know what they go through at the back end to ensure that the streaming is perfect, the audio comes out beautifully, picture is amazing. And so to Austin, and thank God, you guys, well done. Merry Christmas to you. Without your consistent effort and ensuring that the phones get charged, most of you will not get connected to us when it's time for you to receive phone calls. So I want to say Merry Christmas to the streaming team, to the audio department. Michael, God bless you. Upon the beat, his birthday is coming very soon as well. Merry Christmas to you. God bless you guys for being part of this family. You guys are so amazing. Ojedeji, the Yoruba team, God bless you guys. You guys wake us up early in the morning with our newspaper review, Yoruba version, analyzing, giving us updates, and ensuring that everyone has access to proper information of what's going on across the globe and in Nigeria in particular. I want to say Merry Christmas to you. Now, coming on to our in-house analysts who have kept us on our toes, giving us incisive, in-depth knowledge on happenings. They have gone through woto. They've given government woto. They're not they tire. They don't use and do me. Barrister Darlington Agumor, number one. Merry Christmas to you.
Esther.
Sir.
On a Christmas day, must you call my name? So,
Barrister Darlington Agumor, your wahala is too much. You know the agree. Barrister, I saw one stuff that circulated on social media. They did it's AI. I was scared. Then they superimposed it with that voice, and then several others.
Your governor.
The one of FCT minister.
What When you will not stay in Imo State and govern the state.
Oh God.
Is it not covered?
This man. Oh my God. Merry Christmas to you, Barrister Darlington.
Hey, baby.
God bless you, Barrister Darlington.
Thank God we made it
For your
again.
consistency. You have been consistent, Barrister Darlington. Nobody would know what you go through, and the fact that you always remain present from morning to night most times. It's your commitment, your doggedness. God bless you, Barrister Darlington.
Yes.
We at VOP, we appreciate you. Your fans, your family members, they also appreciate you. A lot of them want to give you good beer, hero beer. Barrister Darlington does not drink beer, but you can bring Pami. He likes Pami.
There are other things I like, oh,
Ibidokwana.
and you know them.
We are speaking something now. You're talking something else.
A man must like something.
Which man must like something? Ask him, you like palm wine, you like Pami. In a no. What is your ozo that you're talking now?
You mean you don't know what I like?
I'm saying like Pami. I can order for it somewhere.
I'm get available. Can from the known to the unknown.
Okay, the one that is known.
The known is here. Let's start with it.
Show me location.
Adam na garden. God is said, this man, look, you have suffered enough. You need a help. God did not give you help.
Barrister Darlington.
It's not easy.
It's not easy. Happy Merry Christmas to you.
To
also, Mr. Lawal Ekundaya, that's our in-house analyst as well. He comes in every day. Mr. Lawal comes on his own, like you guys. That man is another dedicated person to the cause of experiencing a good Nigeria. Also, Mr. Tony Mbata, Barrister Fred Nzako, any day, anytime. Merry Christmas to you, Barrister Fred Nzako. A lot of analysts who have been on this platform. Barrister Tunji Abdulhamid, God bless you. Thank you so much. Barrister Eze Eluche, you have been so fantastic, so amazing. God bless you. God will continue to give you knowledge, wisdom, understanding. Dotun Ojon, oh my God, very intelligent. Mr. Shegun Shokwiton, another amazing, intelligent analyst. God bless you guys. Merry Christmas to you for your consistency, for your hard work, for the research. You continue to update us on happenings in this country every day. It's not easy. And with your resources, you guys don't know that it's their resources. They transport themselves here. We don't do that. They do that. That tells you that they're committed. So God bless you. You guys have been so fantastic, so amazing. I really appreciate you. Barrister Evans Ufeli, fantastic, amazing. Merry Christmas to you. And a host of other analysts on Voice of the People 90.3 FM. Mr. Awa, yes, I cannot forget Mr. Awa. That's a historian. God bless you so much, Mr. Awa, for your consistency. God will continue to enable you, grow you in all your wisdom. Mr. Martins Onovo as well. Mr. Yunusa Tanko, he tries actually when we get across to him to verify certain informations. Also the Lagos State APC spokesperson, I think Shade or something. Yes, I'm so sorry. At least on one or two occasions that he was very busy, he was able to give us response at this verify information and certain things. So I want to thank you for giving us that time, even if you're always very busy whenever we get across to you. So Merry Christmas to all of you. God bless you. God bless you so much. God bless you. Thank you. Now let's get on to the heat of the day. Barrister Darlington, I know my gift is waiting for me, Barrister Darlington. So after this show, you're going to drop it one kind of.
Yes, it comes in double.
Yeah, obviously.
You deserve it.
Yeah. All right. So, Barrister Darlington, something happened. I think yesterday we got to know about that, where senators were fuming over Senate President Akpabio ordering the National Assembly clerk to hide certified copies of the Nigerian tax bill transmitted to the president for assent. And what happened was, because of the discrepancies that were highlighted by one of the senators who is in the People's Democratic Party, his name is Abdul Samad Dasuki. The 4 House of Rep members wanted to have access to that. They wanted to see what that man saw, and they asked the clerk to hide that from the senators, which has obviously caused speculations that indeed what that senator raised as Abdul Samad Dasuki may be true. And on the point of privilege, when Dasuki made that statement to the House of Representatives, they're saying that he said he spent 3 days reviewing it, and then he saw the lapses and and the discrepancies that he found in there. And so they're also saying that several lawmakers were prompted to eventually get a certified true copy of the tax bill, which was passed by the National Assembly. And obviously, questions are being asked as to why the leadership would place an embargo on the assented version of the law. How would you quickly react to this? Because there are quite a lot of issues I want us to look into this evening, Barrister.
Look, when something has gotten to this level, Esther, we are thinking that by now the administration would have gotten it right. But the infamy keep growing by the day. That is, from one infamy to the other, from the executive to the legislature, and down to the judiciary. It's like these three arms of government have sworn not to give Nigerians good governance. From their own different perspectives, they have given us what we call a sour grape. Seriously. Esther, this National Assembly, in fact, in any democratic setting, the National Assembly is the most powerful. Are you aware?
Yes, it is.
Good. In fact, in the UK, when we are taught in school, they said they were so powerful that they can turn a man into a woman. And that is it. But this National Assembly, they have created so much infamy. In fact, we have never gotten it this bad. Seriously. And that is what happens when you put a round peg in a square hole. It can never fit. Remember that Abnishu, Agbabi was never elected. Are you aware? You saw what happened. He was never elected. The vote said a different thing. The outcome was a different thing. And then they insisted that this is what they want. Esther, this is what happened. You know this so-called Mr. Strategy, this and that, everything, you know, we overhyped to the president what he's capable of doing. Selecting and imposing people, removing and putting people. And that is your own idea of powerful. You are very powerful. All because you have the federal might behind you and you are not abusing it. Why don't you allow the National Assembly to select their leaders? To elect their leaders? Esther, do you think that if the National Assembly have elected their leader, this thing will happen? Most of the things that Akpabio have done there is enough to impeach him. Seriously. He shouldn't. And because those who put him there are comfortable with what he's doing, that's why he's still there. And now, this thing is spreading towards them. Because everything Akpabio committee in that National Assembly is the executive will bear the brunt. Why should they be hiding their own documents? The document, can you just begin to think about it? Their own document. Your members cannot have access to it. What kind of assembly is that? It is when things like this happen that you begin to think that Donald Trump was right too. When he said we are a disgraced nation. I'm not joking.
Well, Barrister, we're trying to correct that narrative.
What? Adult. Correct. Are they children? Is it not children that you teach how to walk, how to eat?
Adults can behave like children.
No. This is worse. Esther, nobody contemplated that this thing will be like this. Nobody. Esther, why are you hiding your own document? Hey, God Almighty. Do you even know the document you prepared?
Well, if possibly because the alterations that were mentioned by that House of Rep member may be true, and they don't want to cause any form of imbroglio, because this was the same thing that happened when, well, we heard by People's Gazette that happened that $30,000 and $50,000 was shared where a protest could no longer be sustained.
Can you imagine? So, Esther, is it not a man of good spirits? Is it not a brave man that will own up to his mistake and say, yes, we erred, but we are sorry? Is that not what happened in other climes?
How many times would they err, and how many times would they apologize? Because if it is for them to admit that they have erred, there are several instances that they have erred or supposedly exuded a sense of lack of know-how.
At that point, at the days we are talking about, they never said, I'm sorry. At least for once, to show that, yes, they are human, they can err. In fact, do you know that it is very easy for people to forgive you when you say you are sorry than when you are trying to be pig-headed? Do you know? People sympathize with you. I even try to be considerate. When you said you have made a mistake, but you are sorry about it, they will be considerate. They will just say, yeah, okay, yeah. I mean, it's okay, yeah, you're a leader. But when you made a mistake and you try to force it down our throat, people are looking at you that you are not wearing anything, and you are still pretending as if you are wearing something. Is that not the highest form of insanity? You made a mistake, you committed a blunder, accept it and then correct it, and then we move on. But for you to think that you can be clever, how can you be clever with your own document?
Well, as it stands now, Ali Ndume has actually said that because the committee says that they would try as much as possible to look into the discrepancies as soon as possible, and they have pledged to submit its report as soon as the work is concluded. There's a chairman of the committee. His name is Mukhtar Betara. He gave that assurance just yesterday following the inaugural meeting of the panel, which was held in Abuja on Tuesday. And there are talks that they would expedite this before the 1st of January because the tax law is meant to commence event, so there's pressure on them to look into it. Now there are fears that maybe if there were indeed discrepancies, they may quickly try to adjust it. The tax master, what's his name, Mr. Taiwo Yedele, has told us that let us wait for the committee to be done with this report, that he's not aware about the one that was published. He's not aware of it. That's a gazetted copy. He's not aware of it, so but he expects the committee to be done with that. Meanwhile, former Senate leader Ali Ndume is saying that anybody who was behind this should be suspended immediately.
Esther, that is my fear here. Nobody will be suspended because this National Assembly, the first thing they would have done when that news broke out from one of their own member, executive, please suspend that tax whatever. Don't start in January. Let us look at this thing again. Esther, is that not the way to go? Is that thing cast on stone that it must be January like the executive is talking? It is National Assembly. Look, it looks like there is a printer's devil here. No? They can give 1,001 reason and say, please, the executive, suspend that thing. Let us do some clarification here. For the sake of what? Clarity. And for the sake of the public, whom we are going to use that document on. Do you know what one of them said? That they can continue to be implementing the tax law while the amendment will not be. Oh my God. Esther, you continue to operate with a fraudulent document while the amendment is going on, Esther. Have you ever had such a thing before? So what if in the course of implementing it now, there is infraction somewhere and then there is litigation somewhere? You now go to court without a fraudulent document, Abi? And tell the court that we are trying to amend it somewhere. They are still talking about it somewhere, but let us. Oh God, what kind of human being are this for God? Esther, there are things I can't even imagine in my life. All because Nigerians, they have sold their right. Esther, this is what happens when you don't start from the beginning to ask for your right. If you now woke up and say, that thing you took yesterday, it belongs to me. The man will say, so where were you yesterday when I took it? Esther, do you see what is going on here? It's like a matter having hand now. They were asking the man, why did your truck park in a police station for 3 years? You did not come for it. But the police kept it there and told the young man that the matter is in court. When we now went into the matter, we discovered that no matter was anywhere. Do you know even the worst? Esther, they vandalized the truck. They removed the 4 tires, removed the steering wheel in police station. And now they want to blame the young man. Say, why did you leave your truck there for this long? You can see now. When you don't ask, this is what happened. They will come and ask you, why didn't you do this? Why didn't you do this? But when you are saying it, nobody will listen. This is the truck this man uses to look for it. Will it be so comfortable to go and park it there? But they detain that truck on their own and made it impossible for the young man to go and collect his truck. Now they are trying to blame me because we are going to go for garnish order for them to pay for that thing. They will pay for it. Esther, they will pay for it. No matter how they want to run it, they will pay for it. That's what they're going to do. So this thing you are talking about, the wider implication is that the executive want to go ahead to implement a document that is fraudulent, that the National Assembly is trying to amend, Esther. If they wait until the amendment is concluded, before we know that we have an authentic document, Esther, what do you think will happen? Will heaven fall? What is this thing about the tax law that everybody says it must happen? It must be 1st of December. Exactly. Whenever they want to do something, they will not think twice. They will not call those who know to tell them.
Like they did the fuel subsidy removal. I'm telling you. It was so immediate.
I am telling you, that's my worry here. And most people who want to support the government, they will not even support them with intelligence. They support them like mumu. How do you do such a thing? A fraudulent document. You want to implement it while the amendment is going on somewhere, Esther. So when the amendment finishes, what happens? An infraction has been committed with the one you have started operating with. Oh God! You see, this is one of the things that when people talk like this, I get worried. I say, "Come, the person talking are you actually sure you're a human being?"
Don't worry. Today is Christmas Day. I don't want your temperature to be high.
Esther, but they keep provoking us now. Can you help it, Esther? Please tell me. The environment is so toxic. How can you be normal here with this type of behavior? If you wait and that document is properly authenticated, Esther, what will happen? What will happen? Tell me, Esther, what will happen? You can see. And you said I should not talk, Abi. I should keep over this nonsense. It's unfortunate, seriously. We don't have leadership here. We don't.
Barrister Darlington, it is well,
Everything we have done so far, everything about this government, always on reverse gear, lopsided, upside down. And they told us that they know everything about governance. So, those people who package them, they can't come now and then defend this thing that's going on. They will not come out. Esther, they will not come out. They are kept quiet too. All of a sudden, all of them have gone on sabbatical. Including those who wanted to save Nigeria. Nigeria need a savior now, please. All those people who went to Ojota in 2012, come now. Nigeria need a savior. In fact, it is obvious. That is the time we need a savior. Esther. No, seriously. If we allow this, do you know what will happen by next year? People are not talking. It is only when the day have broken that people will say, when did this one happen? How did we get here? Who did this? We never thought of this. But when we are pointing the way, nobody will listen, Esther. Nobody. Esther, nobody will listen. I saw how people were promoting and supporting this fuel subsidy. Esther. And up to today, nobody has asked them, come, the fuel subsidy, what are the dividends?
No, Barrister, it's not like people did not ask. The thing is that,
they are not asking. If they are asking, it should have been in the social media. Instead of this, they are doing in social media.
No, sir, this is what happened. You remember that all the presidential candidates campaigned on subsidy removal. And what we heard was that certain political elites were making money out of it to the detriment of all Nigerians who were meant to benefit from it. So everyone was actually
we believe that,
yes, exactly. That adrenaline was out there. And there was a high expectancy that this will yield the positive result. The idea is that once, because the president had promised us that what they would do with the subsidy money was to improve on education, healthcare services, infrastructure, and that food would be cheaper. These were the aspects that they told us they would redirect that subsidy fund to. They told us that it was that subsidy money that was causing the debt, the economic debt, that because they were spending so much in subsidizing, and as they were spending so much, it wasn't even Nigerians that were benefiting. It's the same them who have the money that were benefiting. So obviously everybody embraced it. Everyone embraced it. But again, it's quite unfortunate. I don't know how.
It's the propaganda they put into it. Heavy propaganda all over the media. One was telling, he's the one who has the lion heart to remove it. It's something nobody could have done. He's the high. In fact, the lion and the tiger heart, he has it. That's why he could. Now look at the result, Esther. No result, nothing. We are still paying subsidy today. Esther, I've done the analysis. We are still, so Nigerians are not asking. So you lied to us. You lied before you came into government. You are still lying while you're in government. So what is the benefit? Tell me one thing that this because these guys, they have done so well here. People are working. Rather, what we hear every day is that somebody wants to be removed, somebody wants to be sacked. This one is quarreling with this person. Did I not tell you that the contradiction of the revenue between the Minister of Finance and the President, that they will call him to Aso Rock? one day. Is that not? I told you last week, Abi. Is it not? This week, yeah, I told you. I said it will happen. But gradually, now look at how they are trying to cover it. I know. Because a president cannot say something to the public, to the citizens, and you come to contradict him. A Tinubu that I know will not take that.
But what if he was not given a script?
What is script? Whatever he said, accept it, Esther, whether it's true or not. It's a cardinal sin for you to contradict the Godfather. It's a cardinal sin. In the mafia world, no, it's not tolerated. And he cannot allow such a thing to go, because if he does, next person will do it, the other person will do it. Before you know, he will lose relevance. The Godfather doesn't want to lose relevance wherever he is. Whatever he says, in fact, you must make sure it is true. You go and make sure that what the Godfather said is true. Whatever, how he do it, it doesn't concern him. He has said it, he has said it. That's how it works. So for you to come out in the public and contradict him, I knew that they will invite him very soon to Aso Rock.
All right, it is well. Versatility, let's look at Benjamin Netanyahu. Today, during the president was felicitating with Christians, and he says that we need to be religiously tolerant. He made reference to the fact that he's a Muslim and the wife is a Christian. She's also a pastor. And, they live together. They're married together. There is, harmonization. There's nothing wrong with religious tolerance. That this was the best way for Nigeria to go. And he also tagged, President Donald Trump by saying that he would protect Christians as well as every other Nigerian with whatever faith that they practice. Now, Benjamin Netanyahu is responding in the same vein to the president after a month that Trump gave the warning, designating Nigeria as a country of particular concern and calling us a disgraced country. We're not a disgraced country. I'm not a disgraced Nigerian. So I'm not my country is not disgraced. But what I'm trying to say is that Netanyahu has now eventually spoken. Now the question is, why is Netanyahu speaking now? When what happened, Nigerians were tagging Israel. Nigerians were saying that if only the technology that Israeli Prime Minister and his defense team utilized in tagging the Hamas leaders. You saw, I think, is it Iran? One of Iran's top leaders, how they died from where they were, where Israel is. There's no proximity whatsoever. It's not that close. They were able to target their tech. They used, what do you call that thing?
Tech war.
No. There was something that they did. They don't communicate with your usual phones. There's something they use to communicate. It's old school actually, but Israel was able to use it to target those Hamas leaders and the associates wherever it is they are. And it was quite surprising. The world was like, wow, this small country could do this. So Nigerians were tagging them that please, can they help come to eviscerate Boko Haram, ISWAP? They should use their technology in helping us to do that. And now Netanyahu responded by speaking on behalf of Christians. But others are looking at the relationship Netanyahu has with the US, that they're allies, so he's possibly reverberating or re-echoing what Trump said. What's your take on that?
Esther, until the end of the world, if something like that will happen, Israel and US are like a Siamese twins. Did you hear me? Good. If you go back to history, these are people who understand the meaning of history, their heritage, their origin. They know. Without the Jewish lobby in America, America will not be where they are today. The Jews left Spain and entered into America. I have told you the history here. In 1492, the Queen and King of Spain said that if the Jews cannot convert to Christianity, they will kill all of them in 7 days. The Jews said, no, we cannot convert to anything. Rather, we better live than for you to kill us. And so, they had to move. They called one Christopher Columbus, said, please help us, go and drop us anywhere around the world. And the man carried them and landed in a new world, which is the America of today. If you check, most of the names you hear in US today are Spanish names. Are you not surprised? Santiago, San Diego, Santa Maria. All those names are not American by origin. It was brought from Spain. So what Spain lost in the Jews is what America gained in the Jews. You can see, Esther. You can see. That is why we have been warning some people, be very careful. All this noise you make, there are people you remove from your life and your life will collapse. Esther, true or false? There are people, God, you know, when you say divine helpers, there are people that God have created for certain things, that they were endowed with it. There is nothing you can do about it. They are endowed. That's the gift given to them by God. And wherever they go, they use it to add value to that place. But when you begin to behave as if you are doing them a favor, and God now said, okay, oh yeah, it's time for you to move, of course, you will lose everything they have. Spain would have been more powerful and more great than America today, if not for that single purpose. And that was why when the Spanish inquisitors came in, they now begged the people of Spain and all those Christians what they did. The Spanish Inquisition. Those who could not make it were killed and all that. And so they were sorry. Spain lost that opportunity, Esther. They lost it. They were there in the first world. All the architectural design, everything. The Jews who left with it and started a new life in America. And today, look at America. Esther, look at America. That is why they call it God's own country. Because these people, they came from all over the place. Even in Britain, there were some, some people in Britain, they said this, but they are area boys and all that.
It's Britain.
Britain said that.
It's not Britain.
But Britain, leave that thing, leave that thing. Who came here to find English? They took it, they said, American Vespucci, come and take this, carry them to any place. We don't want all these ruffians here. They took them away. One of them was Thomas Paine, a prolific writer. When he got to America, he wrote one of his best sellers, The Rise of Man. Americans saw that, the man is saying in that book that evil cannot go away except you use force. Americans said, so this is it. They rose up one day and said, no, the queen cannot be our head. We are liberating from your colonial enslavement. They fought for their independence and left the Commonwealth. Esther, this is I'm going to. If we go further, you will hear stories. But let me not go. What I'm telling
Donald Trump has wished Christians all over the world, including he called them a radical left scum that is doing everything possible to destroy their country. He says that, but they are failing badly.
Okay.
That we no longer have open borders, men in women's sports, transgender for everyone, or weak law enforcement. What we do have is a record stock market and 401 Ks, lowest crime numbers in decades. No inflation, and that yesterday a 4.3 GDP, 2 points better than expected. That tariffs have given them trillions of dollars in growth and prosperity, and the strongest national security ever had. That they're respected again, perhaps like never before. God bless America. Meanwhile, there are a lot of Americans who don't agree with the summation that Trump is giving on his X-Truth platform.
Esther, look around the whole world. Where are centers of conflict today? Is it not the Arab nations? Esther, please, look around the whole world. This is why we are telling these people. The peace in Nigeria today is held by Christians. So I hope you know. Is it in doubt? Look around the whole world today. All the centers of conflict today are Arab nations. Esther, why? Please tell me why. There are people you cannot be neighbors to. You will never have peace. Just be neighbor to them. You will never have peace. And so because of this conflict, no progress. Esther, no progress. They still depend on the Western world for whatever they need. If America leave Saudi Arabia today, the house of sword will fall. In fact, it will scatter. It will scatter. They just don't want peace in their life or in the life of their neighbor. I don't know why. So this thing that they are doing, that's why I get worried. If you tell me you have a peaceful religion, please let me see it. Practice it. Let me see it, Esther. And so when you are telling me about the president talking about married a Christian wife, all those ones is for optics. Esther, it is for optics. I am telling you.
Hey.
What has she contributed with the genocide talk going on? Have you heard her statement? Have you heard when she said anything, Esther? Please tell me.
Don't go church. Go
hold
here.
on, no. Hold on, I'm coming. Please tell me. Because when this thing we started, I was here and I said no. As a non-state actor, she have no power to do anything. But they say, the wife cannot be there when this one will happen. After all, she sleeps and wake up with the president. So she will be telling him one of. I said, please keep quiet. She have no power to do anything. Esther, true or false? Did it not come to pass? This woman was even threatened. And the husband could not even say up anything in her protection. And you are telling me this. Inside your own house, they have brought the threat to you and you couldn't say anything. So it is me you will not protect, Abi. Esther, please tell me. Did anybody react to what happened to Remi Tinubu when they threatened her life? Do you know what will happen?
He said the man apologized.
They never apologized to her. They apologized to Murik. Esther, Sheikh Tenshi apologized to Murik. That means they are still looking down on her. The same way they don't respect any woman up there in the north. They still look down on her. That how can a man apologize to a woman? You know that kind of arrogance. The man apologized to Murik. Is it Murik you offended? Is it Murik? And everybody kept quiet. Look, we have sold our right to these people. Everything they are doing today, that we gave it to them. We allow them to do it. Thinking that we are wise. No, God did not create you to be stupid. God did not create you to be foolish. That is why he said, when they slap you the right cheek, Abi, you turn to the left.
The left one.
After these two, every other thing, fight for your right. That is the impression God did.
Yeah. After they slap you.
Yes, you slap to your right, slap to your left.
The other side,
If you now allow any other slap, Esther, you're a mumu. That is the truth now.
Okay.
But here they will slap you right, left, and center, and knock your head and kick your bum and boot you, and you are sitting there looking, Esther. Look at what you are hearing in Nigeria. Look at the level of arrogance and impunity, Esther. Whenever I remember this thing, it pains me so much. I don't know who gave these people this right to be talking and behaving the way they are behaving. Instead of you to react here and say, no, this is the how far we can go with you. This violence, we don't want you, so that we can move forward. Esther, we are turned over to 22 trillion naira. Money to fight these insurgents. Money we are going to the military. This is money they would have used to better our schools, Esther. Our roads.
Our healthcare
center, Esther. Infrastructure development, Esther.
And more social amenities provided.
We go and borrow money from outside and they use it to fight insecurity. Whenever they kidnap any of one of we not give them the money.
The money.
Esther, please, how can you continue to tolerate this? Can you? There are things you talk. You think like your head will begin to ask yourself: Is it okay? We borrow money, and then use the money to pay bandits and kidnappers. Tomorrow they come again. What is the guarantee that this thing will stop? As long as they are getting the money, Esther. You can say where I get worried. So all these things that they are telling me verbally, Christian, is just for the optics. It's for you to say yes, somebody is talking another. In reality, Esther, these people believe that they are the lord of the manor here, and except you rise up and tell them no, you can't do this.
That we are the ones that the Lord.
Yes, they will not agree, Esther, until you stand up and say this nonsense must stop. Or if this does not happen, the other one will happen. They will never take you serious, Esther. They will not. Seriously. They still believe that it is their right to impose themselves on you and do whatever they like, and you cannot do anything. That is the belief. That is their mindset, Esther.
All right, Minister, you heard that we heard reports that the President Chief of Staff was sacked or suspended along with his principal private secretary, and it was quite shocking when this information came out. Although Bayo Nanuga has debunked it by saying that it wasn't true. When the information came out, they said sources close to the presidency were the ones that disclosed that is what has happened, and it was shocking because just last week we heard that the Chief of Staff is one of those who are the political strategist for the president in ensuring that the opposition is completely annihilated, or they have irreconcilable differences, or they don't even try to get up or have any form of base at all. And we are seeing what has actually happened to the opposition political parties. So how would somebody who is like a tactician of the president, very close ally of the president, all of a sudden be suspended? Supporters were worried because this would mean that if inside the house has this kind of issue, then God knows exactly what could be happening. And there are fears that this could affect whatever potential that is coming up ahead of 2027. Bayo Nanuga has debunked it and said that it's not true, that it's a work of mischief makers who just want to create a sense of panic and uncertainty and trust on the government, especially those close to the president. But the thing with stories like this in the political space is that on so many occasions when information comes out like this and they quickly come out to debunk it, eventually it turns out to be true. Let's start off with something that is of recent, that of Wale Edu. We saw what happened in September. The president came and said, we met up our budget estimate. Everything is fine. We made more money from non-oil producing oil. And Mr. Wale Edun came and gave us a different report telling us that we had more deficits in the budget and that, revenue was very low, 10 trillion naira thereabout, more on expenditure, without giving us details on where they got money for expenditure. All right. And they're transferring the 2025 budget into the 2020. They're running it concurrently. And all of this, we heard that key roles will no longer be given to him. We redesignated to Doris, I think his subordinate and stuff like that. Well, that has not been confirmed, but they said the president does his rebuttal quietly. Now, later, you remember the former chief of army staff, right? Taoreed Lagbaja, when we heard that he had passed on Facebook, and they came and said, no, that's not true. Later, we saw an acting chief of army staff was put in before the current chief of army staff. That's what I mean, the current chief of army staff before this one that was reshuffled very recently. So these are the kind of conversations, that go overboard, that when this information comes out, they debunk it, they say it's not true. Eventually it turns out to be true. But do you think there's any credibility to this information that's circulated?
Esther, I sympathize with Tinubu. The way it is now, I sympathize with him because I'm beginning to think that the man is in bondage.
He's not in bondage, Barrister. You can't say that.
Esther, hold on, I'm coming. The so-called strategists and the spokesperson, what have they brought to the table? What is the dividend? Has he given the president a good image? Is the administration doing well? That is where you now say, okay, this thing, yeah, they are getting results.
Well, Bayo Nanuga posted on his X account that Onitsha main market is vibrant because of the work of President Bola Tinubu. Otherwise, it wouldn't have been vibrant like during the tenure of late Muhammadu Buhari. That was his possibility of showing that the Southeast is vibrant now and active because of the president.
No, they should have told you that it is Tinubu that taught the Igbo man how to do their business.
No, he's talking about the fact that Onitsha main market is populated and it's vibrant.
What does that mean?
Like the president has been able to help in quelling insecurity there. And really? That's why you can see such persons in the market space.
Are you serious? Let them quell the insecurity in the north and leave us alone. That such example does not add up.
Anyway.
The market have security of their own. That market have a security of their own, Esther. True or false? So what is all this when somebody do something, the one under your nose there, solve it, Esther. Terrorists are still occupying Benue and Plateau villages. Esther, can't you start from there as a good example? Not when some state governors have done something, you go and claim credit because you are the one that did it. These other ones that you have not been able to do, why not claim credit to it? I don't want to listen to such talk, please. When you are talking of strategy, I didn't see any strategies in this administration, Esther. None of them. They all carrying baggages. There are skeletons in their cupboard. And why I sympathize with Tinubu? He has come to believe in them. They have warmed their heart into his own so that he can no longer do without them. That is just the truth. If he has the political will to sack all of them, Esther, I will advise him to do so. There are good hands who will give him sincere advice. There are good hands in Nigeria who will give him sincere strategy that will bring good dividend to his administration and to Nigeria. And we'll be happier for it. Do you want to tell me that Tinubu is a happy man now with where Nigeria is today? He cannot be a happy man because he never bargained for these things. So all the advisors on the ministers on the, what are they doing? What are they doing with this Wale Edu speaking from both sides of his mouth? All of them have failed. It's just that he cannot sack them now. It will bring embarrassment to him and to his administration. That's why he kept them there. It's not as if he didn't know. Remember when he told you about this Gbajabi Amila, that he had that he used to collect money from people before they can see him, but he still have faith in him. Did you hear it? No, did you hear it? You know the story of Gbajabi from US and court and all that. You saw how he left the US and what happened. The judgment against him in US. So what is the strategy here, Esther? What strategy? That you are using federal power to muzzle some opposition. Is that what you call strategy? No, it will backfire. Esther, it will backfire. This is not a strategy. This is what? Crude politics. Crude one. Crude. This is not politics. It's crude one. And it will backfire. Quote me, it will backfire. So by the time it will backfire, who will you blame? You blame your strategies, Abi. You blame them. You can see what I'm talking about. So don't celebrate what will not work, what will not sustainable. Mediocrity, it doesn't last. Esther, it does not last. That is the truth. So if you call them his strategy, what are they strategizing? What are they? Tell me that just one good thing they have done for him to help his administration. Esther, nothing. Except to be what? Looking for how to line their pocket. They are looking for opportunities. Anywhere he put them, they are there to make money, not to help his administration. That is the truth. And the earlier he woke up to that reality, the better. There are people who want to help Tinubu do things.
So what are you saying? Because like I said, there have been several reactions on this. Some people think that, the chief of staff is just a figurehead. He's just operating the villa based on vibes. Relationship between him and the president isn't as solid as before. That he sold appointments and the president figured it out. That his ambition to be governor of Lagos is also dead on arrival too. Some people also feel that when the president finds out things like this, in order not to create any form of embarrassment, or if you feel whatever perception that a couple of persons already perceive, he quietly tries to change the narrative. Like when there was a shoulder between him and the governor of Lagos State, where the information was already out there, but the president wasn't quick to react to that, and that Gbajabi Amila is going to be replaced with the private secretary. But again, like I said, sometimes when this information come out, the presidency may not expect it to come out, but when it does, they may eventually not do what they intended to do. But if Bayo Onanuga has come to debunk it, why would anyone still insist that it is not true?
It is left because they have been lying to us.
Because he made that tweet about 2 hours ago.
They have been lying to us on several occasions. So at what point are you going to believe them? I remember when Gbajabi was penciled to replace Sanwo-Olu in Lagos State, Abi, and he was doing a lot of work in Surulere. He was doing a lot of work, I mean, especially his constituency, and people were hailing him, and they now, in fact, they have already concluded that he will be the man to replace Sanwo-Olu. Until a certain Sheyi Tinubu came on the picture. All of a sudden, we didn't hear the name of Gbajabi Amila again. All of a sudden. So, do you think the
Sheyi Tinubu agenda is for real?
It's not.
Do you think Lagosians will allow that?
What have they not allowed? Esther, what have they not allowed? Tell me, they will now give you comparison in America. That the other man in America, George Bush, was there, and his son was the governor of what other state in America. They will give you examples, Esther. They will find examples all over the world to support.
But I thought the APC is all about growing through the ranks.
No.
Become a local government chairman, a House of Rep member, a governor, something like that. That qualifies you in terms of properly being able to lead.
No, when you want to be given rapid promotion, when you are the anointed one, all those you are growing through the ranks does not count. You can come from the bush inside the forest, and they will be crowned
But if that was the case, we've not seen any campaign, anything towards that concept for now.
When it was there, when they don't worry, time will come. Time will come. They are just testing the waters. Don't bother yourself. Didn't you see how Obasa's son was crowned in Agege? He wasn't not someone who even. So don't worry yourself.
The local government chairman fell ill, and then he was the deputy, so he was crowned.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, he fell ill, Abi.
Yeah, he fell ill.
Oh, really? Oh my show. Oh my show. He fell ill. Okay. No worry.
Barrister, what do you mean? He fell ill.
And
he needed to be truthful by saying that
yes.
I cannot, in this state of mind or in this state of health, be in charge of the local government.
The man is very wise. Esther, is it not better you fall ill than for you to be forced out? God Almighty. It's better you fall ill and come out like a body than for you to be forced out. Echo for sure. You are telling me this. That means you don't know this Lagos. You don't know. When they told the Sowolu, your sins are forgiven, up to today, nobody asked you, Governor, please, what sins did you commit? Esther? Did it not happen here?
Barrister Darlington,
I am still talking.
Anything can happen to someone. You should appreciate the local government chairman for being sincere and not continuing, because a couple of persons may not even have the mental capacity. They are ill, but because of money and whatever, they remain there.
Yes.
Obasa's son is younger, he's the deputy, and he would learn through the ropes and go through the ranks. But Barrister, it's quite an interesting picture that you just illustrated here.
No, you have not seen people who are sick and they still tell them to stay there. Even when they are abroad, the office will be vacant for them, waiting for them. You have not seen it, Abi? Esther. Oh, so those people, what's the difference? Esther, look, when you are anointed, you are the privileges is unlimited. When you are anointed in this country today, when you are anointed, you can. In fact, God cannot even give you the privilege you are going to enjoy if you are anointed in this country. What you are going to do, the power you will command, and that is to the detriment of the society. True or false? So leave that thing alone.
All right.
We all know. So those things you are talking about, the strategies, none of them, they are all looking for how to grab because they know that they have failed. Esther, they know they have failed. They are just looking for what to grab. That's what they are doing now.
All right, Barrister Darlington is with us in the studio. This is a Christmas edition of the Evening Rush. Merry Christmas to you. My name is Esther Machuku. We'll take a very short break. When we return, the Evening Rush continues. So kindly stay with us.
This is the night. The night destinies shift into greatness. The night we cross from what was into what God has prepared. 2025 was our year of renewed hope. And now we step boldly into 2026. Our year of supernatural work by faith. For we walk by faith, not by sight. 2 Corinthians 5:7. Join us at Christian Pentecostal Mission International for our 2025 crossover night service. Date 31st December 2025. Time 10 p.m. Venue Believers Cathedral, 10/12 Latif Salami Street off Muritala Muhammad International Airport Road, Ajao Estate, Lagos. Come and cross into the new year under God's presence. Don't come alone. Ministry Reverend Dr. Mercy Ezekiel, General Overseer, Christian Pentecostal Mission International, leading us prophetically into a new year of divine possibilities. 2026 is waiting, and your miracle is waiting with it. This is not just a crossover, it's a divine transition. Don't miss it. CPM. Jesus Christ is Lord.
This is your number one radio station at VOP 90.3 FM.
House dey dark and NEPA bill dey choke. E dey worry you as e dey affect your business. Solution don come. Imagine say you wake up for morning, light no shake, fridge don block, business no get wahala, everything dey okay. No be dream o. With your Haku, na you dey control your light. The Yohaco dey sell gas cooker, freezer, fridge, and dem go furnish you with modern kitchen o. Whether na inverter, batteries, panels, smart street lights, na solar AC system wey you wan use for house, business, abi for industrial work, Yohaco stand chim to help you. Bye to NEPA bill o. No wait till transformer go spoil again o. Oya run call Yohaco for 070-121-30260 or 080-324-82573, or you fit to call 080-669-60066. For Lagos, we dey for shop F1179 Industrial Section, Ojo Alaba International Market, or shop G6 Electronic Section, Alaba International Market, Headline, Uche Ubochi Plaza, Abuja office na Corporate 13, Dubai International Market, back of Games Village, Karo District for Abuja. For Port Harcourt, we dey for number 51, Oporo Road, Eziowa Elite Trade Center for River State. Yohaco. Website na www.yohacoproducts.com. Online store na www.yohacostore.com. Yohaco. From sun to earth, we dey make your mind dey cool.
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Evening Rush right here on Voice of the People 90.3 FM. Yes, I currently have Barrister Darlington Agumwa with us in the studio. My name is Esther Umwachuku. Thank you for joining us. If you're just joining us, we've actually spoken quite a lot, but then you're not late. You can still be part of the major conversations to be had this evening. So the Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC, has cleared only two political associations, the African Alliance Party and the Democratic Leadership Alliance, to proceed to the final stage of the political party registration. So what is it? In June 2025, INEC announced it had received 110 letters of intent from associations seeking political party status. All right. Now, by early September 2025, that number had risen to 171 after additional submissions. It includes part of the other associations includes the African Transformation Party or Democratic Alliance, that's ADA. This was the alternative party for the Obedience, right? And that's Peter Obi's, basically the Obedience, Peter Obi and them. Advanced Nigeria Congress, Abundant Social Party, Citizens Democratic Alliance, Grassroots Initiative Party, Green Future Party. There were so many. So in October, INEC then shortlisted 8 associations. That is, they did more shortlisting. They weeded out some, and then kept about 8 of them for the next phase. They noted that they met constitutional and statutory requirements. So obviously ADA was one of them, CDA, ASP, AAP, DLA, GFP, and NDP, including PFP. But however, right now the only two still. Barrister Darlington, are you coughing or laughing? Which one?
Both of them.
Okay, the only two that INEC has approved is the AAP and DLA, and they have been cleared to move forward. INEC disqualified the remaining 6 associations for failing INEC's final assessment. Now, for one of them, it has to do with location, their address. But one of them said they sent the change of location and address to INEC, uploaded it on their portal, but INEC still went ahead to disqualify them. It means the ADA is one of those that was disqualified. Do you think there's anything attached to this? Because that is Peter Obi's alternative political party to run with. If he then leaves the Labour Party, if he doesn't want to join the ADC, the ADA was being looked into.
Esther, when the INEC chairman was appointed, he gave us all the assurance and that is going to be this and that, And you remember that ADA started with Yakubu. Is that not?
The All Democratic Alliance.
No, it started with,
Mahmoud, former INEC
chairman. Yes, their controversy started with him. Is that not true? Good. Esther, please. Why did he continue with this same INEC chairman? that people told us he's going to be different from Mahmoud Yakubu. Esther, why did he continue?
Alright, so let me ask you, if the ADA was part of those shortlisted that have met all requirements, would you say what you're saying now? If others were disqualified, excluding the ADA, would you say what you're saying now?
Why would I, if the right thing has been done?
So how do you know that the others that were disqualified were not right?
It is left for this INEC chairman to tell us. Because these people said that we are giving them our address, the new address, we uploaded it, yet they discountenance it, Esther. Esther, they said they do not see it. Is there anything you post on INEC website that they will not see, Esther? Tell me. No, tell me that they did not see it, and that's why they disqualified them. So, out of 171 proposals, none of them made it, Abi, except these two. Esther, 171. 171.
Stuff that they couldn't meet up with.
Really? All of them were wrong except two, Esther.
Because those that made the correction said that, INEC said that all the things that the party presented, that INEC do not have them. INEC said they do not have them. That INEC denied ever receiving the address change details and documents that had been previously submitted.
And you agree, Abi? No, you agree with this Amopotabi? This INEC chairman, you agree with what he said? Is it possible, Esther? Is it possible? Tell me. No, on a more serious note, is it possible that they did not see it? You can see now. We don't interrogate what they tell us, and that is why they think that all of us are mumu, zombie. How can you say that? And if this party does not have the financial resources to go into litigation and all that, they will swallow their defeat. Yes, now. They will swallow their defeat. And this INEC will have their way.
So does this mean that if ADA has been cancelled, because that was a party that was being really looked into by major opposition members, a clean political party that is not already existing, that others decided to join and all of that. Even there were talks that was also the party that Alex Otti could eventually join if at all he wants to leave the Labour Party with what is currently going on. In fact, the Labour Party has warned Alex Otti, and they are saying that if he wants to leave, he should leave now, that he's involved in anti-party activities by certain statements he had made and stuff like that. They're also warning the Nanadu Usman Committee, who are going ahead to set up a convention and congress and all of that stuff. The thing is, a couple of supporters of the Labour Party, they're no longer confident of the Labour Party. So it's obvious eventually that Peter Obi would leave the Labour Party, but there are talks that there are strong connections with the ADC. However, the ADA was the potential where everything starts afresh, where the structure there would be possibly Peter, his associates, and all of that. So if the ADA is cancelled, will any political party be adopted now, or that phase is gone and he has to deal with the ADC if he intends to join them, or that's just the end of whatever political ambition he has, or maybe the Zenith Labour Party could be considered?
From this process, have you read the process of bringing to life any political party? The process that it was. From this process now of approving these two, Esther, it will take almost 8 months or more. Because there are other things that had to be done. True of us. I wish I had that INEC this. I will show you. I don't want to deceive the public. Processes that you have to go through now. So, if they now said, okay, we approve these two, and you start the process, it will end up around October next year. Esther, October next year. Then when will you now settle down? October, November, December, January, February. No be election be that. Oh my God, Esther, these your people, they are terrible, very terrible human beings. He just approved these two just for the optics, so that they'll say, after all, he approved some opposition parties. You know, he approved some opposition parties. So is he not a Democrat? It's not giving me the goat that is the issue. Leave the rope. You get them the goat, but the rope is still with you. That means you don't want to let go. It's as simple as that. They calculated it that, okay, let us do it. Then okay, go through the process. This one will happen in 6 months' time. In another 3 months, this other one. Then the other one in another, By the time you finish, they say, now, okay, you're a registered political party. Esther, what will you do? Is it not better they stop all these shenanigans and look for some party to join? Because it's a waste of time.
But the thing is, he hasn't said anything yet.
What will he say?
Per se, but structures are being built and all. There is still time. 2026 is there. Possibly he's waiting for INEC's official timetable. They call him the person who likes to follow the rules and not like others who disobey the rules.
Yes.
Persons are already putting up their banners for governorship, for presidential, when it's not yet been announced by INEC. So it's possible that he's staying according to the rules, wanting to obey the rules.
It's a lie.
That is why are you saying so?
Esther, the first obedient to the rule is to do your campaign as at when due. Don't be ahead of the game. You are ahead. Look at these people who used to do relay race. Esther, go and check. Immediately, the referee see that you have stepped out before the whistle is blown. Wouldn't they stop you?
Obviously.
Now, this INEC chairman say, look, APC, we are seeing the posters of your candidate all over the place. So we are going to sanction you. Did you hear him say that? Let him try it. And they will now realize that his certificate is not good. That they need somebody without issues with the certificate. They must find fault with you. Whenever you want to tell them the right thing, they must find fault with you. Is that not why he kept quiet while all these things are going on? Look, the campaign is even over. For APC, they don't need to do any campaign in 2026. It's already done. True or false? If they have done 99, then what is 100? The campaign is a done deal. It's a done deal. And this INEC chairman is watching. And you are telling me he's going to be free and fair to everybody.
Well, while others are trying to understand what political party they will belong to or how they intend to put themselves together, fresh appointments have been made by the president ahead of 2027 elections. He inaugurated a committee on strategy, conflict resolution and mobilization to address internal disputes within the APC as the ruling party begins preparations for the 2027 general elections. They held that inauguration on Wednesday in Lagos. Obviously, you know that when the president comes to Lagos, this is the work he intends to do. So the committee was set up to strengthen internal cohesion within the APC, ensure effective mobilization ahead of future electoral contexts. So the committee is chaired by Yobe State Governor Mai Malabuni, while former APC National Legal Advisor Muiz Banire will serve as the member secretary. And members of the committee include governors, ministers, and other critical stakeholders of the ruling party. Obviously, Governor Hope Uzodinma is part of them. Senator Adamu Alero, Governors Abdurrahman Abdulrazak of Kwara, Hope Uzodinma of Imo. So aside from being an ambassador for the renewed Hope 2027 agenda, Hyacinth Ali of Benue State, Umar Namadi of Jigar, Bati Otu of Cross River, and Abiodun Oyebanjo of Ekiti, and Sharif Oworere of Delta. Others include Kaduna, Ubasani, River State Governor Sim Fubara, Minister of Rivers and Marine. Minister of Marine and Blue Economy, the River State Governor as well. Adegboyega Oyetola, Minister of State for Defense, Bello Matawale, and former Kogi State Governor Yahaya Bello. So again, these are the core members driving home, the 2027 agenda. You would wonder, Hope Uzodinma is almost everywhere, and you complained about that the last time. Now you have Yahaya Bello, who is meant to be going through the whole EFCC shenanigan, but obviously he's very active. Bello Matawale is being questioned in terms of integrity with our security, but nothing is going on. So the president still trusts this set of persons, regardless of the side effect and complaints of Nigerians. The thing is, the president is already putting everything together. Any unforeseeable circumstance, which includes some aggrieved members within the APC, they've set up a committee to resolve that. Now, the opposition are having it difficult to resolve their internal disputes. While the APC set up a committee to resolve potential internal disputes and those already that they can see happening that may dwindle their strength ahead of 2027. So if the opposition is finding it difficult, like the the Labour Party and the PDP, how would you call Tinubu into it?
Esther, does APC have a BOT, Board of Trustee, which is the highest advisory body in any political party?
They have their board of trustees, don't they?
Really? Where are they? Who is their chairman? No, tell me.
Who is the APC chairman?
I said board of trustee. Who is their board of trustees chairman?
What is the difference?
Look, under the organogram of any political party, the board of trustees are there. Then maybe National Working Committee.
Yes.
Down there. Are you getting it? Good. Which one is BOT in APC? They are the ones who are supposed to play this role.
What role?
These people about conflict resolution. They are the ones. That's their responsibility.
What if they're part of those that set up the committee?
They are part of what?
What if they were the ones along in terms of?
I said there is none.
Together?
That's why I asked you. Mention the person. I know of the chairman of BOT of these other political parties and all that. Where is that of APC? Since they were formed though, from 2015, no BOT. Esther, no BOT. So the resolution is at the dictates of one man and one man only. When Buhari was there, he was the person. You remember how he single-handedly appointed Oshomole as the national chairman? Is that not true? The same man single-handedly removed the same Oshomole. Is that not true? When Oshomole was trying to make noise that he was the way he was, they now reminded him, come, watch your back, watch your back. Before EFCC will come calling, he kept quiet. Did he talk again? So, which one is their BOT? These are the things that the BOT supposed to resolve. That's why they are there. Highest advisory body. Now,
so
this
since
is
their highest advisory body is
and
not
they are
present,
not there. So this is
who is meant to put the BOT together?
Good. Hold on. I'm coming. This thing they put up now is for the what? Optics. Nobody says or does anything without the president. Esther, true or false? You saw how he intervened in a matter with the state government and the state assembly in Lagos State.
But we heard that the BOT may be replaced with an advisory council, just like we have the governor's advisory council in Lagos State.
You see now, that is the aberration here. That is not what it's supposed to be. Like this governor's advisory council, GAC in Lagos State. Which role? Constitutionally, there is nothing like that. It's an aberration. Somebody just sit down somewhere and created those he can control. Those who will report to him. Those whom he will tell what to do, and they will do it. Esther, is that not what happened? Look at how they brought two elderly statesmen, Olusegun Oshoba and Bisi Akonde, to intervene in that matter. Remember what they were told to go and do, and
if you recall, the decision of the GAC was not even eventually in tandem with the president regarding the whole Obasa situation.
Good.
Because the GAC were carried along when they wanted Obasa suspended or impeached.
Look,
it was the correction that when the president wasn't happy with the way it was handled, the president intervened in it. So even with the governor's advisory council, they may not even have that exclusivity.
Now listen. The question I should be asking you is, what is the interest of the president in what is going on in Lagos State? Please tell me. The governor is there. He's supposed to manage the affairs with the state administration. Is that not true? But right now, the governor has been sidelined. What was his intervention? By bringing in elder statesmen who did the job they were told to do, thinking that their job, the outcome will be accepted. Obasa was meant to come in and they resign peacefully. Is that not true? But immediately they succeeded in bringing him back. The man now stayed put. And somebody said that, no, he's not resigning anywhere. Is that not what played out, Esther? Those elderly statesmen now, they will feel used. That's how they will feel. They will feel used. And that is what happened. When you are appointed by somebody, you will be reporting to that person. If your office is not a constitutional provision, Esther, you will do little or nothing. So all these names you read that now, are they not those who are singing on your mandate will stand? And tell me, is it a hope Uzodinma, who you know what he's doing in Abuja, instead of Imo State, that will now do something that he was not told to do? Is it the person? They will just tell you, if you want to make noise in APC, somebody will just call you, Baba Sokpe, Kedake. That's all. They'll just tell Baba
So,
Sokpe,
but the question,
Kedake.
are we now saying that we're going to say replica of what is going on in Lagos in the entire APC that has to do with
entire waiting, entire Nigeria? You are telling me which one entire APC? Entire Nigeria. Esther, entire Nigeria. Forget that thing. Entire Nigeria is a done deal.
So you're telling me after 2027, the president may be able to select who becomes the president in 2031 with what we're saying now? Where his candidate is picked and chosen, please, and he liaises with everyone and tries to settle them to allow it to happen.
Do you think it will happen otherwise? No, don't. Do you think that is if the constitution is not amended, though? That is, we are thinking of 2031. We don't know what will happen, because by that time now, the power may become too much. You know, they say power corrupts, absolute power corrupts, absolutely. The power may become too much that some people say, what is the need? All this power that you have, what are you leaving it behind for? Stay there. Stay there. So that you can take us to the moon. Is it not possible?
Barrister, let's take calls and let's take reactions. The number to call is 080-3692-9933. 080-3692-9933. That's the number to call. The WhatsApp number is 0817-1756-338. 0817-1756-338. That's the WhatsApp number. The number to call is 080-3692-9933. Alrighty, let's kick off. Hello, good evening. How are you? Hello. Alright, 080-3692-9933. That's the number to call. 080-3692-9933. Hello, good evening.
Hello, good evening.
Welcome. Merry Christmas to you.
This is
Mr. Felix Rubushi.
Yeah.
Welcome, Mr. Felix.
Today, on the issue of INEC chairman, Xtian, and other things. Mr. Zanity is a nice man, is a good analyst. But one thing I find difficult to believe and to be at home with him is what is it that Mr. Bola Tinubu has done for him? What is it that APC has done for him? What is it that this government has done for him? That he did not see any single thing that this government has done that is positive. We are talking about BOT of the party. BOT, for those who have to be BOT, no party has BOT. PDP has BOT. Are they able to solve their problem up to now?
I just say now. Yes.
I don't want somebody now to do that opportunity for them to solve crisis in the party. You want the party to die? Why are you always against this man? What are you for you? For those who have BOT, are they able to resolve their party? To protect their party?
Yes, look at that.
Can the BOT of PDP, are they able to resolve their problem? BOT of Labour Party, are they able to resolve their problem? Not now. Where is Nigeria? We don't have a country. You are talking of Lagos. What has this man done for you? That you do anything good in Lagos. You are talking about Lagos State House of Assembly. Do you want the state to be exploded? There is a crisis, and people came up to resolve the issue. You are just saying that do you want Lagos to explode? Are you happy that the crisis in Lagos State House of Assembly was resolved peacefully and the government continued? What do you want to gain all these things? What do you want to gain? You are not going to gain anything. Give us good analysis how to move this country forward. That is the point we are saying.
Alright.
This station is a station that we all love. Don't let them turn it to be a sectional radio station. When people call, they say my brother, my sister, to Lagos here.
Yes.
You enjoy your program. This patient is not trying to special patient.
All right. Thank you. Thank you so much. Merry Christmas to you, by the way. Forgot to say Merry Christmas to you. Sir, Barrister.
Did you hear what this man said? Please, did you hear what he said? That others that have BOT, have they been able to resolve their problem? Therefore, BOT of APC is not necessary. It should be in the hands of one man who will now solve the problem. You see, whenever they look, I am interested in people criticizing me, but to come with a superior intelligent argument, please. All the things he said here, and Esther, please, did it add up? Did it add up? Tell me. He didn't say anything. He just want to talk to please his master so that he will say yes.
What is Barrister?
What has he said?
Everyone is entitled.
I know, but the way he was saying
perception, and he's free to perceive as he wants to perceive.
Esther, the way he said it,
what he's saying is that other political parties like the PDP and the Labour Party that have their board of trustees, the board of trustees are not strong enough to resolve the issues within them. That so if the president decides to have an advisory council that he can be in charge of to ensure the party does not implode, is anything wrong with it?
Esther,
sir,
the organogram of any political party is structured.
Okay.
Are you getting what I'm saying? You don't hijack it for any reason at all. You don't. At least allow them, let them play their role.
So you're saying that the president is not allowing them?
I mean, is it not obvious? So what is that man saying as if I'm against Bola Ahmed Tinubu? For what? I'm only advising so that the right thing should be done for his own good. For his own good. What are you telling me? Is Lagos being run the way it should be run? No, tell me, is it run the way it should be run? What has it, I mean, look at the way he was saying it. What has it done to me? This as if we are quarreling.
How is Lagos being run the way it should be run? Is it not being run the way it should be run? We have a governor who is effective, who is doing his job, regulating the issues.
Anyway, the issue, Lagos people, over to you. Don't complain. Say the way it is. Let it remain like that. Don't complain. Lagos is being run.
Good evening. How are you?
Let it remain like
Hello, good evening.
Welcome, sir. Merry Christmas.
It's a friend from Satellite, same to you.
All right, sir. Please go.
Tinubu has succeeded in capturing Lagos.
Don't mind them.
He wanted to capture Nigeria. He will never capture Nigeria. I bet him. Nigeria is made up of more than 30 tribes and languages. He cannot.
700 and something.
That's what I'm saying. He cannot capture Nigeria. Tinubu has failed. He has failed.
Okay, don't worry.
He want to capture Nigeria. That is what he want to do. He captured Lagos. He has been controlling Lagos for more than 30 years now.
Oh, really?
Go and check it. Yes.
First, allow him to talk.
I'm a debtor man from Ukwani. I'm a debtor man. I'm not tribalist, and I don't want to be tribalist because Tinubu is a failure. He's a failure in every ratification of life. I told people in 2015 that Tinubu is going to fail.
But why?
Buhari he brought is going to fail because economically and otherwise he has nothing to offer Nigeria, and we are facing it today. We are facing it in pain. But I'm telling Tinubu, if 2027 election, if it goes otherwise, he should be ready to face the consequence.
Well, the 2027 elections will go well in Jesus' name and nothing will happen, all right? Let's be positive-minded, please. Let's not spread panic. Let's not spread disaffection, all right? It's very important. Remember, today is Christmas. We're not supposed to get ourselves hostile. The presidency will tell you that he's not capturing the entire country. And I don't think the entire country allow themselves to be captured. And anybody who tries to implement that, there'll be a major revolt. No matter the money is given to anybody, no matter how much they will collect your money, but they will not assent to what you want. So I doubt that the president will try that. Okay,
Esther,
sir?
What is the perception of Nigerians today concerning the judiciary?
Nigerians do not trust the judiciary.
Good. What is the perception of Nigeria today concerning the legislatures?
A couple of them trust them. A couple of most don't.
Then the military, the police, Whose tune are they dancing to? Whose tune? These people are mentioned now. Whose tune?
That of the executive.
And who is the head of the executive? Please talk another thing. Leave that thing.
08036929933. That's the number to call. And the WhatsApp number is 0817-1756-338. Hello, good evening.
Good evening, sir.
Merry Christmas to you, sir.
Yes, sir. How are you doing, sir?
I'm fine, sir. Please, what's your name?
My name is Tony, calling from Lagos.
Tony from Lagos. All right, Tony, please go ahead. You sound dull. I hope you're okay.
Well, my dear, exactly, but you'll be fine.
Yes, we'll be fine. Thank you. I love that. Please go ahead, sir.
My regards to Barrister over there.
Thank you.
Let me say, you're a wonderful analyst. There's no doubt about it. No doubt about it. In fact, most times when you come on air,
Hello, sir.
I normally take my notepad and take notes because I really learn from it. But where I just want to come in is that please, when people do calling, fine, we have divergent opinions. And I know how passionate you are about what you are saying. Don't let people talk whatever you can show, whatever you feel they are saying. And then let them learn. Because usually you that are listening, you also listen to what they are saying.
Yeah.
But when your voice interjects, you don't hear what they say, and then it becomes like a kind of a back and forth.
Yeah.
So that's just my observation. Thank you very much. You guys are doing a wonderful job.
Thank you, sir. God bless you. Barris, I'm going to draw your ear after this show. You know, they listen. Hello, good evening. How are you?
Why not draw it now?
Good evening. Hello, good evening.
I see you do.
Good evening.
Oh, good.
We do. Merry Christmas. How you doing?
How do you think you are going to get through?
Okay, don't worry. We will discuss my
Exactly. Most of the questions you are asking, the simple ones come. The line is not good for us to get to. Let the hard ones come. People will get and the thing. You were asking us yesterday, who is the deputy governor of Lagos?
Yes.
Not the woman, the deputy governor, who is deputy House of Assembly. Was not a woman that was people that from
Can you respond to the conversation we had today?
What we're saying is this man that spoke about Captain Nigeria. That is really the way to go, because if you look at it very well, if they go by the way political parties go in Nigeria, all the states are almost in APC.
Yeah.
I thought it would be better that they remove 5 people to come from assembly to come and join them. You understand? What we are going to say is, how are we going to leave the grandmasters alone and then work for ourselves? Then this issue of INEC transmission of result. The man is talking about disqualifying parties. What is the move? How is he pushing for the assembly to pass the bill of this issue of because I think the other moment he sent over 100 something as a result.
About 171 registered, then it got shot to I think 107, then eventually they got to about
What did you say, Mr. Is the recommendations he made to INEC to the assembly to visit most of the method of operation of INEC. One of the important one is the transmission of result.
Yes.
Up to now, do you see that assembly does not make mention of any?
No, sir, they agreed for electronic transmission of results. It's they confirmed.
Have you attended to that president? Have you registered it?
What? Yes, that's if they agree to it, then it's left for the executive to sign it into law. They will
Have they debated it and passed it by themselves?
They were all agreed on it, so that means it's passed. So it's meant for signature from the executive.
Did you hear? Let us get it right. Did you hear that couple, the clerk of the house had taken it to the executive? So we are now waiting for the president. You on the president desk? No, you're not. Nobody has told us that. You know, like the tax bill. Everybody know that one has been, the president has done something. This particular one have not gone to the president's desk.
Yeah.
So not until you go to the president's desk, then every Nigeria, you know that if you go to the president's desk, all pages of newspaper, all radio stations, na there their mind will be. Every Nigerian tweets you, we need to check in. Let us see what the president, because that is the only number one law all Nigerians are waiting for. Only. If only you can give us that one, Nigerians are okay. Every other thing should go. But we will let them make sure that during the election they can vote and their vote will be counted. Do you agree with me?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. So let us try to investigate and find out for us to see whether the copy of this thing got into the president's desk.
All right, sir. Thank you very much. Thank you for calling. 080-3692-9933. That's the number. 080-3692-9933. And then the WhatsApp number is 0817-1756-338. 0817-1756-338. That's the number to send your messages to. Hello, good evening. How are you?
Yeah, my sister.
Welcome. Merry Christmas.
I wish you the same. Good evening, sir.
Good evening. Happy Xmas.
I wish you the same. What I want to say is, you know, there is a relevance in the way you're analyzing the thing, you're saying the truth, accompanying with the facts on ground. God bless you. Keep it up.
Thank you.
The man that came to attack you, you know, most time I normally say it. Whenever I see anyone benefiting from illegality, benefiting from corruption, benefiting from abnormality for long, those kind of people will always kick against the truth.
Abi?
Yes.
That's the truth.
I know that for more than 20-something years, I have been following politics in Nigeria. Anybody that kicking against, watch them. They are benefiting from illegality.
It's possible that some people who really believe in this administration and the
I
president
didn't
are not getting anything from the president, or they're not
I
benefiting
didn't
anything. Do you
mention
know that?
anybody's name.
Is that what?
I didn't mention that there is already understand what I'm saying. My sister wants to go. You are doing a good job. What is going on in Nigeria and what the fidelity is analyzing is nothing but the truth accompanied with the facts. The lovers of democracy, lovers of truth and honesty, we always speak the way that the fidelity is speaking. God bless you. Good night.
All right, thank you for calling. So there's something I want to actually say here, please. There are people who support. Okay, I was watching a documentary by Mr. Darlington. Somebody went to the very most dangerous places in Lagos State where these boys, you know how these boys are. Then the person who was interviewing then asked him a question that, okay, if you have a job, like if you have an opportunity to work, who would you work with? He said, I will work with President Tinubu. They asked him, okay, what kind of job would you like to do? He said he would like to follow him up and down. That person now said, you will follow him up and down aimlessly, like nothing. He said he doesn't mind though, he will do that. And that his job will be to advise him during elections, that he should not give people lights until during elections, that then they can give people light. When elections are coming, you give them light. You should not give people food, but during elections, you give them food. That way people will vote for him, because if you do them good, they may still not vote for him. I'm telling you, this is a person who is going through a rough life. He's on the streets. He's not making any money. Like he's a lout, like literal lout. They're not doing anything. If you see them, their teeth broken, lips bruised. There are loyalists. I'm not saying that that's the only kind of person who supports. There are people who love the president, like from the very bottom of their belly. They've not gotten anything from him, and to them, they always see everything positive. No matter how you outline anything negative, they feel like things will get better. That the man inherited a dead government, so you can't expect him to perform magic in 2 years. So I'm just trying to put that out there. Nobody is aligning with anything. So when you hear people like this, you may not necessarily generally assume that they are getting anything from the government. Just like other political party members have loyalists and followers who are blind to them. I'm just putting that out there.
No, you are wrong.
Okay.
They say, tell me your friends, I will tell you whom you are.
All right.
You saw the person you are talking about. Apparently, that is an agbero.
Yeah.
Is that not true? So, if you now say he love whatever, will you be surprised? Esther, will you be surprised?
I don't
Tell me.
understand.
You don't understand. Yeah. I mean, what are you talking about? Tell me your friends. I'll tell you whom you are. Am I the one that made said that thing? Am I the one?
Hello, Merry Christmas.
Hey, Esther, compliments of this. Yes, so it's your on the line. We thank God for life.
Christmas to you, Shola. How are you?
I'm my dear sister. I'm good.
Welcome to the
I greet
program.
everybody too. I wish him a Merry Christmas as well.
Same to you.
Yeah, you know, I was driving on along, so I was listening, but you know, there's a man that called earlier.
Yeah.
You know, and defend Barrister Darlington. In as much as I'm not always aligning with him. You understand? How can somebody call and be telling us that Tinubu is handling Lagos politics? Is it not about something? I don't know. And you know, when people, I'm not aware of accountability from me, you understand? But we I'm not connected with folks like this. He also somebody and he goes and drops that person back. Is that what they call democracy? Is that democracy? And we expect this country to progress. In fact, I feel so ashamed. All this winner takes all, is my turn, it's my turn. It will not take us anywhere. Let that person be hearing. I'm a normal person too. I don't know whether this is going to let the person just be the right. Now, what we should just be looking at this tax reform coming this next year. Nigerians, I'm happy that it's coming, and I want them to even impose that tax. I want to see Nigerians react. And you know, if by anything like they said, that where are all those people that have been treated during like 2012? Well, we don't have activists anymore. Let anybody come together, including Barrister Darlington, Chore. I know Barrister doesn't like Chore. We need that people that will meet up, we will join. You understand? So we can't just talking already. I know he's doing his best. You know, we need action in this country. America will not help us. All these things that we are saying that this is not democracy. Let's talk about electoral reforms. And so that we can get credible people in power. If not, Nigeria is not going anywhere. Kudos to you guys. You are doing a good job. God bless you.
Thank you very much, Shola, for calling. Merry Christmas. Somebody asked Esther, what is ADA? ADA means it's the alternative political party. I don't know if you've been following the conversation ever since for the registration of new political parties, specifically for the obedient movement and a couple of other opposition members who wanted to leave existing political parties that began to experience internal wranglings and the disputes were irreconcilable. So they wanted the political party to start afresh. While they joined the ADC, that was also, something that they registered as an alternative. So the ADA is All Democratic Alliance, all right? It was supposed to be a new political party, but it's been disqualified for the person who actually asked that question. Hello, good evening. How are you? 080-3692-9933. Hello, good evening. Good evening. What's your name, please?
My name is Igwe.
Igwe. Merry Christmas.
Igwe Akachi.
Igwe Akachi, respect. Yes. Igwe, Merry Christmas to you.
I want to advise our barrister. Because the Bible says, by their fruit we shall know them. Continue on their truth. And I want to also warn extra that it should not challenge when you are disturbing whatever.
Challenge. We're having a conversation here, so if you that to be a little bit exactly, I would respond. I would ask, and I would correct the narrative. So you can't tell me to challenge him.
Listen.
I'm listening to you, sir, but you don't call on the show and say I should not challenge him. If he's saying something, I need to get what he's saying.
Why don't you challenge that man that time?
Which man? He's allowed to say what he wants to say. Barrister responded afterwards.
The man that we moved to what they call it.
Please, can you respond to the conversation this evening?
Yes.
Thank you.
All right, please, when you're calling, go straight to the conversation and don't dictate how people should anchor the program. Do you understand me, please? Let's try to be educated. Let's be reasonable as adults. It's very, very imperative. Do you understand? Thoughts, perceptions, and opinions must not go the way you want it to. That is the only way you can be diverse. And people are free to choose and align with what they want to align with. It's quite unfortunate that some of you... 08036929933. 08036929933. That's the number to call.
Yeah,
The number to send your WhatsApp message to is 0817-175-6338. Hello, good evening. How are you?
Hello, good evening.
Good evening, sir. Merry Christmas.
Same to you. My name is Mr. Banker, calling from Badagry.
Mr. Banker from Badagry. Welcome, sir. Is this your first time?
No. I'm the one that prays sometimes to go for my Oga Darlington.
All right, sir. Please go ahead.
Esther.
Sir?
Esther. How many times I don't call you?
3 times.
Mark my word.
Yes, sir.
Barrister Darlington has been saying it over and over. And the Bible says, in the mouth of 2 or 3, his word shall be established. We in this country, we should be very, very, very careful. If there is no faking, this president is not coming down 2031. He may likely continue. Mark my word. Mark today and mark it very, very well. Because any person you know, and you know his character, you know his behavior, you know where he is going. We in this country we should be very, very careful. If not, the president is going to copy what is happening in other countries. I'm telling you, he doesn't care what happens. His own is to grab power and grab it alone. If we take example with Ghana and other countries, we should be very, very extraordinarily careful, because the barrister has said it once, twice, 3 times, and I wanted to say that we should be very, very extraordinarily careful. If not, not the way we see it now. It is not the way we see it now that will happen. We should be very, very careful. Thank you.
All right, thank you very much for calling. Yeah. All right, 08036929933. That's the number to call, and the WhatsApp number is 0817-175-6338. Hello, good evening. How are you?
Hey, good evening.
Good evening, sir. Merry Christmas to you, sir.
Thank to you, Barrister Darlington.
Oh no.
Good evening, sir.
Happy Xmas.
Same to you, sir. My name is Joshua Perkins.
It's been a long time.
Yes, I have to go off grid. I need to track some chickens. Even though say Tinubu no one more could kill us, some people succeed kill us, so I need to go and collect my own largesse. You get the point now?
Okay, I get the point.
Yes, my name is Joshua Perkins.
Welcome, sir.
Former citizen of Nigeria, now retired.
Go ahead.
Yes, by Darlington, these people are not human beings. They are either demons or something related to the zoo. As I speak with you, go and mark it somewhere. Tinubu is the next governor of Lagos State. We are not dragging it because we have a Pablo in the person of our president. And if any Nigeria think that they will provide a constitution that would not allow them secure their seat, they should think again. Like I have advised, and I will keep advising. If we don't Nepal this issue, or Donald Trump this issue, nothing will happen. So you see the INEC chairman, you have seen it as president. And you know why OB is quiet about where he wants to belong, since he's understanding the party that we have all these people that have brought Nigeria to the knee it is now. I don't know where they have been. In fact, Nigeria is something. No, this group of people, they are kneeling on Nigeria's neck now. And how do you expect somebody that is older than Nigeria to respect this country, for the love of Jesus Christ? You have risen up. And EFCC, please, I want to tell you people, we have a budget of 58 trillion naira. If by the end of March, some of these ministries that collected money that they think we do not know, they are not performing. Let them not say they do not know them. They should, as they are finding Yahoo boys, they should also find these people that have 5 point something trillion and the other trillion. Good morning. Happy New Year in advance, Jare.
Thank you, sir. Same to you. Welcome. Thank you. 08036929933. That's the number to call. 08036929933. Good evening. Merry Christmas to you.
Same to you.
Yes, sir. What's your name?
My name is Babajide Lawansi.
All right, Mr. Babajide.
From Yuba Housing Estate.
All right.
Thank you. I greet Barista. Barista, continue doing what you are doing. It is good. It is only a fool, a bastard, that you drag Nigeria backwards. You see, the countries of the world, the advanced countries in particular, when elections are coming, people are very happy. When they see the performances of those that are ruling, they will just keep quiet. But some of them, they may take money, but they are not going to vote for you. I heard something from Esther's mouth now. It really accused me that they will allow electronic transmission of our results.
Yes,
that is what it has been said in the Constitution. Even the 2023 general election, it was there. And what did we trying to do to the point? The barrister is there. It got to a level. Then INEC came to manual.
Yes.
And the courts are saying that he's the head of INEC. He has the right and this and that to use the way that is best to him. And this is wrong. You see, we want the progress of Nigeria. The other man, I knew he spoke his mind from Mushi. You see, he has no audacity to tell the analyst that he should not talk his mind on a political party or the president. It is this country I know of. I want to tell you a scenario. There was a mass pass in abroad. Somebody one-on-one talked direct to Macron, the president of France. Was looking at him. If it were here, you will say, all these ones are illiteracy and are immaturity. You see, we want Nigeria to move forward. Our election, it should be well organized. And I don't believe the INEC chairman. I don't believe him. I even want all political parties to sit with him, sit with the president, and sit with all the presidential candidates and discuss the future of Nigeria. Not that you come and transpose our result like a transposition. The person that won, you say he did not win. It's not done abroad. We don't want Nigeria to scatter. We don't want Nigeria to burn. So election has done that to many countries. Look at Bangladesh. Look at India. But they came back from the doldrums. So we want honest people to be there. The barrister talking. We want honest person to be there. They say if you are good, you are good. Good has no other name. Good is good, and that is bad. So kudos to you, barrister. Continue the good work. And I want you to admit that I don't like when somebody is criticizing you. Don't talk. You gain by people's criticism. You gain, and you are a renowned barrister. What is he? What does he know? You are an educator.
All right, sir. Thank you so much. Thank you. So I told him I'm gonna pick his ear. Don't worry. 08036929933. 08036929933. That is the number to call. Barrister, somebody is tackling you here. So you know, go ball. Guys, you please help us go lighten Imo State. Hello, good evening. How are you? Hello.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening, sir. Welcome. How are you?
I'm fine.
Cherry, sir.
I greet you in the studio.
Yes, thank you so much. What's your name? Merry Christmas to you.
My name is Solomon Wansuka.
Solomon Wansuka. You have a very good name. Solomon, Merry Christmas.
Same to you, my dear.
All right, sir. Please go ahead.
I've been trying to reach you guys for long, but you are not picking.
Well, a lot of people are calling too.
Yeah. What I understand in this issue about Donald Trump. Donald Trump make a comment. He wants Nigeria to wake up and take what belongs to them. Let us rise up and take what belongs to us. Because these people, I don't know how they are behaving. They are not helping us at all. People are suffering. Seriously. Hunger everywhere. All what they know is their pocket. It's their own. What is that? Or their own. What? Are you going to continue like this? Talking every time. You keep on talking. I don't hear what you are saying. I don't hear what you are complaining.
We are hearing. All right.
How do you know that they are hearing?
Your job is to mention these things, keep the government on their toes. Okay? Even the supporters of the government appreciate the fact that you're pointing out all of this. So trust me, they're listening. All right? Merry Christmas. Please, I don't want you to vex. I beg. We don't need hot temperature. Lagos is the weather hot for Lagos. Where? 08036929933. I want to start reading out messages now. Hello, good evening.
Hello.
Welcome, sir. Merry Christmas. What's your name?
It's Eze from Ijebu.
Mr. Eze from Ijegu. Mr. Eze, welcome. Please go ahead.
Please, I want to talk to Balisa. Balisa, good evening, sir.
Good evening, my brother. Happy Christmas.
Please, what I want to tell you is that some people is talking about you, don't mind it because they know the truth. Those people, when they put for station, they collect the order, and then they talk like that. But they know the truth.
Okay.
They don't want to say the truth. But this year, next year, they shall know truth. All this is you are giving to us. Everybody knows, and they are trying. Don't mind those people who are attacking you. They are attacking you for until the day of election. We show them that we know everything about them.
Thank you.
Tinubu knows everything. All their followers, and then they talk for that machine where they hear now. You just see the educated man will talk to you from that man will talk before the other man. Who they travel out? No, some people don't travel out. That is why they are talking rubbish. Nigeria there for plan. They just they follow us. We just they follow the shit. You are educating us, but they don't want to know. So please do their work well. We are hearing you every day. Thank you very much. God bless you.
All right, thank you very much, sir, for calling. Let me take some messages. Yemi from Idimo says the only presidential candidate for 2027 is the current president. They will make sure that other credible candidates will not be allowed to contest. Continue with your good job, Esther. Thank you so much, Yemi. I appreciate. Okay. All right. Okay. No problem. Good evening, Esther and Honorable Barrister Darlington. The worst thing that can happen to a nation is having a president who doesn't care about their welfare, but he's busy accumulating the commonwealth of the whole nation, which he can't utilize. Andrew from Ojo. But Barrister Darlington, have you gone to Bodilon?
Where is Bodilon? Is it in Lagos or in the moon?
They're giving stuff for Christmas.
Really? Oh God! So we have a Father Christmas there.
The president is giving gifts.
That's what I'm saying. In Bodilon now.
So he's showing care. Yes.
Are you serious? With whose money are you giving largesse?
Okay.
Esther,
Sir?
if you use my money to give me gift, please, should I clap for you? Should I celebrate you? It is people like Dangote who cannot give us gifts, and I will say yes, because it came from his business, from his resources. True or false? Dangote have not been a minister, he has not been a governor, he has not been a president. So every money he makes is from his business. So if he now give you money out of it, it is from his own effort, from his own money. Esther, don't celebrate any governor, any people in government who is giving you gifts. The money comes from your own money, your own taxpayers' money. That's what they are using to win your heart.
All right. Esther, please help me tell Koboko and Remy in London Merry Christmas to them and Happy New Year in advance. Scholastica from Okeafa. All right, Scholastica, well done. I'm sure, I am very certain they can hear that now. Okay. Well, I don't know. Some of you are calling on WhatsApp, but somehow it drops. So I don't know if it's the network or it's the system. Good evening, VOP. So many topics have been raised today, but only what somebody can capitalize on is BOT this, BOT that, just to shut Barrister Darlington up, simply because he did not support his preferred candidate. These people, we know them when they come on air. They greet you, Esther and Barrister Darlington, well before they push out that particular anger in their heart. Just forget them, we know them. And for the example you gave, the answer is simple. If he had just a little education, he would never say that, because education is light. And when it shines on any human, his life will not remain the same. Chris from Iba.
Oh my dear, thanks a lot.
This one's sweet to you, Abby.
No, that thing he said last. Yeah, education. That's it. That's the truth.
All right. This person says, let Obi join article so that they will get result. Aside that, he want is Igbo people to suffer again. And this time around, it will not be funny. Like, I mean it. Barrister, what does that even mean?
But we have seen 99. What is 100?
Igbos not Nigerians. What do you mean suffer? So if you don't support somebody, then you will suffer.
Esther, those who think that they are ahead of us, where are they now? People will suffer a lot. You that is talking, where are you? Are you better? Are you better off? Esther, can you imagine human beings?
No. What he's saying is that it's better for Obi to join Atiku so they'll get the result. That if not, Igbo people will suffer.
That's what I'm saying. That suffer he put there. I mean, what? And this time it will not be funny.
Like maybe they've suffered and they will suffer worse.
Well, leave that thing.
Please, delete the ideology from your mindset. We're all Nigerians. When it's time for election, vote for your preferred candidate. All right? Please press delete. Anybody putting that in your mind is not a good person. All right? Let's be positive. Okay? Thank you. From Yemi in Lagos. What's Darlington's problem with Lagos politics? For 26 years now, Tinubu has been in charge, and Lagosians are not complaining. He's given us 3 governors, and they all perform to our satisfaction. We are enjoying the Baba Shokwe style. Okay? Why is Darlington crying more than the bereaved? Is he jealous of how the APC has been able to peacefully resolve its internal crisis? Darlington is not analyzing. He's simply a jester by my own reckoning, and that's not adding any value to VOP.
Who said that?
Do you have any? His name is Yemi from Lagos.
Well, you said his name is Yemi?
In Lagos, yes.
Okay. Yemi, I pray that this thing continue and don't complain. That's why I asked for your name. I have registered it. You say what is going on is good, Abi. Thank God, though. Tomorrow, don't change your mouth, too. Go ahead.
All right. Good evening, Esther, my beloved barrister. I am Tobechuku from Surulere. I don't have much to say, only to wish you a happy Christmas and happy New Year in advance. Nigerian problem can never make person run mad this time around. Una, well done. Good evening, Esther. Please help me ask my barrister. Is on your mandate we shall stand the new national anthem?
Ask them, oh. Esther, ask them. And when we raise this issue, people don't take it serious until it becomes a problem later. Esther, is that not how Nabila problem grows? You nip something in the bud. You nip it in the bud, so that problem will be resolved. But they will be playing with it. And then there may be a few vocal voices where they don't mind them, they don't know what they are saying. This until the thing now swallow all of us. Like this thing that Nigeria is now. Esther, remember how we started? Remember when it started? Did anybody believe that Nigeria would be like this, Esther? Please be sincere to yourself. All these supporters, they were all over the place. They don't want us to talk anything, And we are saying that look at the danger coming. Look at danger. They say, that man, he knows everything. He planned for it for 30 years, this and that. Now, all of us, nobody fit talk again.
Mr. Darlington.
Where are the supporters, Esther? Even the people that want to save Nigeria, they have all run away. They can't even save Nigeria the way it is now. They can't.
All right, good evening and compliments of the season to Barrister Darlington and Esther. Barrister Esther, my take this evening is on the first caller, though he has his right to his opinion, but most of these people who react instead of learning from all the knowledge shared and get to know all about what the political class is doing is contrary to the duties which they were elected to do. I think those reasons are because Barrister Darlington seems to understand and investigate the secret agenda of this political class in this country, and I have been able to learn so much from him and pray to God to keep him for us because of his wisdom. Thanks, Engineer Emmanuel from Ushudi. Barrister, what do you have to say to Engineer Emmanuel?
Engineer, thank you for being a fan. Keep the flag flying. At least, if we have many of you like this, they will not do what they are doing.
All right, Barrister, this is from one of your favorite fans and your lover, and this is Abidine. He says, Dear Esther, Barrister Darlington, and the entire VOP team, I wish you a Merry Christmas. I do not want to respond to whatever Barrister Darlington says today. He just has a phobia for President Tinubu and the APC. Abidine, Merry Christmas and a prosperous New Year to you. We love you too. Barrister loves you too. All right,
Esther,
sir.
Don't tell him I love him. Because
you don't love him?
Because I don't.
Barrister, you're a child of God.
Hold on.
It's all political differences.
Listen. I only like him. But whenever he wants to address me, let him come with superior knowledge. I will, in fact, I want to, but he doesn't. Most of the time, after has he said anything here to contradict what we are saying? He only just want to insult me. That's all he does. So how will I love such a person?
You don't love him?
No, I don't love people who insult me. I don't. Even God was not a nice man. I hope you know. When Lucifer wanted to misbehave, God will call Raphael, Gabriel,
Abidine,
and send this man out of here. And Lucifer left.
Abidine, you need to apologize to Barrister Darlington. You've insulted him. He's not happy.
I am telling you.
Okay.
I'm even being mad because of the Christmas. So I would have replied him now. When did all this love start?
Barrister, chai God. Barrister, love your neighbor as yourself, regardless of their differences.
Not the neighbor that wants to kill the Esther. Get wise. I told you what God did to Lucifer in heaven. Is that not a good example?
Okay.
You sent Lucifer away. Why didn't you forgive Lucifer and say, okay, Lucifer, please, for peace to reign, now come and share this place? No, God is sent him out of that place.
Good evening, Barrister Darlington Agumo. My name is Olateju. Merry Christmas to you, sir. I really like your word. Every Monday and Thursday, you always say the fact, keep up your good work. Merry Christmas to you too, sir. My name is Adekunle Idowu. Merry Christmas to you, my sister. Okay. All right. You guys just started sending messages yesterday. You people have not been following this platform for a long time. I'm looking at your WhatsApp history. This is how I know the true people that are with us here. Good evening, Esther and the Honorable Barrister. Barrister, you are always speaking the truth. Before Nigeria, always saying that there are agents of African, but they're not. Okay, I cannot comprehend what you just wrote. Mabinu. Sorry. Barrister Darlington, today's Thursday. So we have Pastor Anthony joining us later. So, what's your final take?
Yeah, my final take is that I wish all my fans, all the fans of VOP, our listeners, Merry Christmas. And as we coast into next year, please change your ways. These countries that you run to, this country that you send your children to, that have better life, better everything, somebody built it. It is people that built it, and they built it with truth and sincerity. In fact, I told you, if I have my way, I will open everybody's head and put patriotism there. If you're a patriot, you will not tolerate what these people are doing to us. You will not. It will anger you. All this is that people are like, cool down. Look, I don't want to cool down in this matter. I don't want to. If by next year they don't change, I will double my effort. I'm not joking. If by next year they don't change, I will double my effort. Esther, when these people were coming into office in 2020, they lied to everybody. You saw what they did to Jonathan. That one, it was okay.
Okay.
Esther, it was okay. All the propaganda, all the insult, all the lies, all the deceit that APC did, it was okay that time. Now that we are saying no, you are not. They still want to blame us. Haba, you cannot probate and reprobate at the same time now. You have done wrong. Accept it. Accept your failure and change your way. That is what will cool us down. Change your ways. Return it to where you met us in 2015, and in fact, everybody will be happier. That's what I'm saying here.
All right. Barrister Darlington, thank you so much. And I want to say thank you and Merry Christmas to Olalekan Fatu Uthman. God bless you for actually helping out yesterday. We sincerely do appreciate you. Thank you so much. God bless you, Olalekan Fatu Uthman. Barrister Darlington, me and you would meet behind the scenes.
Yeah, behind the Google. In fact, it's almost weekend, Nabi.
What are you talking about? I mean, here.
No.
When we put off the microphone.
So weekend start on Thursday.
Which weekend is starting on Thursday?
Now, not to talk of the birth of Jesus Christ.
I want to throw your ear small. That's why I said after the.
So where will I draw myself?
Where will you draw yourself? Barrister, please. My voice. Biko. I beg you. Merry Christmas to you, my people. God bless you. I love you. We at VOP, we love you. The entire management and staff of VOP, we love you. We appreciate you guys so much. To be honest with you, you guys have no idea. To be honest, how much we love you.
Without them, we'll not be here.
Like, you don't get it. We love you guys so much. The passion, the dexterity to this job is because of you.
Yeah. And we thank God for the impact.
To be honest,
we
do our research because we know that you guys are so intelligent and smart. We produce, we do our research, we manage, like literally we take our time to give you the best of the best, and we love you for being consistent. So Merry Christmas from us to you, and God knows that we will meet together next year. I'll be seeing you on Sunday for the political spotlight. Chima Innocent will be doing the evening shoot tomorrow. We did it like that, so one person will have off to enjoy the holiday. So I'll be seeing you on Sunday. Make sure that you eat chicken for me too. Okay? Bye-bye.